All right, good morning, traders, and welcome to followmetrades.com Real Traders Club live session on Monday, June 5th, 2023. And hope you had a great weekend. Man, best time of the year here in the Pacific Northwest, just beautiful. I really enjoyed it. But hey, it's Monday morning, back to work. And so we'll get right to it. And hey, Shiv has typed in a greeting. Good morning, Shiv. Glad to have you here as always. Really appreciate your contribution, your insights to the market. It's good stuff. All right, headlines. Looking at the CNBC dashboard here, it's a good place to start. Market's been open 30 minutes. S&P 500 rises to fresh 9-month high, led by Apple. Okay, so we are in the post-debt ceiling crisis era, right? Last week, they came to a deal, got it figured out. And, we had predicted that. Not that, anything magic about it. So, the stakes were too high. We've been here many, many times before. It's an opportunity for people on all sides of the political spectrum to wave their hands and make all kinds of points and sound bites and whatever. But at the end of the day, get the deal done and not default on the nation's debt. So it's done. The market liked it. And also there was a pretty strong jobs report on Friday, drove a rally. So we'll take a look at the chart here in just a moment. But we are through it. So the next thing, there's always the next big thing. Some things are bigger than others in the market, right? The debt ceiling deal with the specter of default, which was never real. It's kind of a bigger deal we've had in the past, fiscal cliffs and government shutdowns, recession, all kinds of stuff. The next medium deal coming up is in about a week and a half. On June 14th, we got the FOMC and their decision on rate hikes. The consensus coming out of the last one was, okay, the hikes are done. We're going to pause and we can start looking forward to when they're going to cut. Now there's rumblings about yet another hike. So we'll see. That will be some drama, and market will respond. There's always something going on. Meanwhile, here in the open, the Dow is up just a few ticks. S&P 500 a little bit more. NASDAQ right in the middle between them. 0.03%, 0.16. Oops, changed. 0.19, 0.16. Up and down, up and down. Hey, Mark. Good morning to you. Okay. Some of the other headlines. Apple has hit an all-time high. And we'll look at that chart as well, ahead of the virtual reality headset unveiling. I think it was on Facebook. I saw a meme said, remember when we were little and they said, don't get too close to the TV, it'll ruin your eyes. And then they have a picture of somebody with a TV like an inch from your eyes. Interesting. I am the worst target market. I just have zero interest in that, but apparently a lot of people do. Big deal. There was a headline here about OPEC Plus gonna continue with the planned cuts. There it is, and take some more voluntary cuts, another 1 million barrels a day, plus or minus 1 million barrels a day. What? All right. So how's oil doing? I wanted to look at that. Here's oil price 72.85. It's up about 1.5%. If we look at the daily chart here on oil, here it comes. Survey says it's been just kind of chopping back and forth, right? It was really high not too long ago, came down, and now here it's chopping back and forth, back and forth. So even though they've agreed to more production cuts, it's not having a huge impact on price of oil at the moment. All right. We're going to look at S&P 500. It's a pretty interesting chart. We're going to look at Apple. But first, let's go look at market movers. Just be curious to see who's up big time, who's down big time. Here it is on the S&P 500. CF, that might be Consolidated Freight, trucking, I believe. Tesla. Oh, look here. Elon Musk was just in China. Dexcom, Illumina, Walgreens Boots. Dominion Energy, not a couple energy companies. Nothing's huge. Top decliners, EPAM, no idea who they are, but they are getting crushed. Market taxes, yeah, nothing. Intel, Boeing taking a little bit of a hit. That is, yes, S&P 500. Let's look at the NASDAQ. And even though Apple is making the headlines for an all-time record high, they're not making the big mover. They're up a little bit. Palo Alto Networks, Tesla, Dexcom, Lumina. Interesting. There it is. Apple on the list, very bottom. Airbnb, ooh, bam. Marvel, BDD, Intel, Zoom. Yeah, Zoom. One of these days might come back. So that's the kind of the big headlines. Again, the next big thing to watch for is the FOMC rate hike decision, and we got over a week, just over a week on that. Next Wednesday is when that's coming, June 14th. So let's look here at the S&P 500 daily chart. Big picture, right? Last handful of years, the post-pandemic bull market, perfect correction. That was 3, this is 4, we're in 5. What I wanted to point out here, I've drawn a yellow line. We are approaching a pretty significant prior high in this wave 5 rally. Right here, it's at 431.73, and then we're currently at 428.44. So just a couple dollars away from a pretty big reversal point. If we zoom even tighter, right, we look at just the last couple of weeks, we can see, lately we've talked about it. These wedge formations have been incredibly powerful. And we had, yet another one as this whole thing played out. It was right here, something like this, right? And once it breaks out, look out, right? And we were along the Dow, did really, really well on that. And then went ahead and closed that trade once once it took off, and we made nice profit. So we used UDOW, leveraged Dow instrument for that, and got a nice win. We want to look at Apple. Headline is they've made all-time record high. There's a big picture on Apple. They had, a big 3 like the rest of the market, kind of a choppy 4 like the rest of the market in wave 5 now. All-time high was here in late 2021, early 2022. All-time high 182.94, and just today eked above it, and they are above it as we speak at 183.78. So this is wave 5, and you can see the target for wave 5 is up above $200, up above $207. So would you want to chase, this current run right now? I don't. It's a pretty nice series of higher highs, higher lows, right? These waves don't always go this smoothly. There, ultimately maybe some pullback, another opportunity for this higher target. So if you're in it, hey, it's nice, it's running, but I wouldn't take a new entry on Apple at this moment. That's just me. So that's the market overview.